Welcome, everybody, to the Polymer Summit, London. I had actually never seen that before. That was pretty wild. Now I understand why the budget was so high for this show. So I just have a couple quick remarks. Our first section is going to be kind of tight, so I'll get off the stage as quick as I can and get you guys right to Taylor. We want you to have the best possible experience at this summit. This is an inclusive community. No matter your experience or your background, you're welcome here. So we encourage you to be excellent to each other by saying hi to people, hi to new faces, building on one another's ideas, and reporting any uncomfortable experiences. And in terms of meeting people, we've got a little surprise coming for that, so Wendy's going to have that in a little bit. So we have a zero tolerance policy for harassment of any kind, and our full code of conduct is on our website for the summit. It's also posted outside. Please share your positive and constructive feedback with the staff and speakers. Speakers are wearing a black shirt with the logo, and the staff is wearing a white shirt with the logo. You probably saw them outside. And let's make this the best possible developer summit and create an excellent community at this event. So thank you. And first up with the keynote, thankfully I don't have to give those anymore, is Taylor Savage, the product manager for Polymer.
All right, thank you, Matt. So yes, like Matt said, welcome everybody to the Polymer Summit 2016 in London. My name is Taylor Savage. I'm the product manager of the Polymer project. We're at a very unique moment right now in the arc of Polymer and the arc of web components. And really, we're in a unique moment for the arc of the capabilities of the web platform overall. We're witnessing right now, like right at this event, right now, the confluence of three factors all coming together. The first is the acceleration of the importance of the impact and of the usage of the mobile web.
So this is a crucial feature, not just to have today, but to have always. Finally, it's got a native look and feel. No matter which device you access Polymer on, be it a phone, phablet, tablet, desktop, it'll look and feel like Polymer was built to fit that screen. Polymer's appearance and functionality may make you think it's a native app. Its size proves that it is certainly not. Crazy, but our main page, which loads a live map, a QR processor, code for the polydex, and the UI elements for the menu, weigh in at under 200 kilobytes. Yeah. And even more crazy, the entire Polymer application is under 1% the size of another kind of popular location-based scavenger hunt game on the market right now. So I'll just leave it at that. Final recap, go out there, catch 3 to 5 Polymer, assemble a team, start a battle, and more importantly, have fun and meet people. This is where you could check out Polymer, polymer.project.org. Finally, thank you. I'm Wendy, or as you'll soon find out, Ginzard. Go introduce yourself to the Polymer team during the break and start catching some Polymer. Thank you.
All right, as expected, we're running just a couple of minutes late, so we're going to make sure that have everyone back here at 11:30 for the next section. So 2 things. There's coffee and tea and light snacks straight out through the Brexits in the back. And then the people who talked in each section, every time this section ends and there's a break, those of us who talked during this section will be available in the Ask Polymer Lounge, so you can come and ask questions, catch our Polymer. To all of the people on my team that are watching this in the lounge, it's time to get out and get your Polymer scanned, so have fun. See you guys at 11:30. Lounge, so you can come and ask questions, catch our Polymon. To all of the people on my team that are watching this in the lounge, it's time to get out and get your Polymon scanned. So have fun. See you guys at 11:30. All right, so first, just a quick note that I forgot last time. There are code labs throughout the event today. They start in each break, and they're instructor-led, but just in the beginning. So while this is all live streamed and recorded for later, and you can find it on YouTube really quickly, those aren't. So if you want to check one of those out, please feel free to do so, even if you miss a little bit of content in here. Our code lab person's very excited for me to say that. All right, so next up, I'm glad everyone's in their seats because it's really, really hard to get him to come out of his dressing room otherwise. We have Rob Dodson, our YouTube star.
All right. Gotta hustle up here. All right, thank you all so much for coming out and sitting through that Miami Vice opening credit sequence. That was fun. My name is Rob Dodson. I am a developer advocate here at the Googles and work a lot on web components, work a lot on Polymer. And today I just want to talk a little bit about some of the goals behind Polymer 2.0. And from there, I think we can then dive into how Polymer 2.0 actually works under the hood.
Interested at all in experimenting with Polymer plus Redux, I recommend it. It's very small, does its thing well. And then again, just a reminder of some of the relevant changes in Polymer 2.0. I mentioned the big one that Rob did as well, which is that by default, it's no longer doing a dirty check on objects and arrays. The other one that he also mentioned, but not quite in this context, is I think an interesting thing to speculate on going forward. Because if you do end up writing an application or a code base that depends entirely on sort of the centralized unidirectional model, then there's actually a fairly significant percentage of the code in Polymer's data layer that technically you don't need in that scenario. And so if you combine that fact with the sort of a la carte model of Polymer 2.0, you could imagine defining your own element-based class that was a lot lighter weight. And again, these were the things that we were optimizing for. And the main thing the main takeaway here is, you need to understand what your team looks like, what your app looks like, and think about some of the trade-offs, that we looked at here today when making the choice for how you want to structure data in your app. At that URL, I will upload my experiments. Right now it is a placeholder README, but within the next couple of days I'll put it up. So if you want to go and watch that repo, you'll get notifications. And it might be interesting to play with the concepts. I certainly had fun. So with that, enjoy your lunch, enjoy the rest of day one, and we'll see you around.
All right, it's lunchtime. So if you have special dietary restrictions, it's in the middle table. We don't have a lot of extra of that, so please, if you did it before, go there. Otherwise, stick with the regular stuff. There's plenty of space to sit. You can use the code lab area and everything else. We got about an hour. We loaded up the early part of the day with the drier stuff, so it gets more fun as we go on. So see you guys in an hour. All right, everybody ready for half two of day one and even some extra music? So actually my most popular tweet ever happened in the last few days. It was when I was teasing our next speaker about how evasive he was being about being pinned down for rehearsals. But I didn't actually have anything to worry about. I really just wanted to tease him because he's the original, the OG Polymer DevReller, Eric Beitelman.
OG. All right. Guys, I wore my Polymer shirt today. You see the colors? All right. Today we're going to talk about Chrome Status, which is the Chrome team's feature dashboard, and how we made that into a lightning-fast progressive web app using
and that element is a copy and paste into your own element. And now your element can reuse all the same linting, unit testing, and continuous integration tools that we use in our elements. And now your elements will be just as production ready and reusable as the Polymer team's elements. And when your elements are reusable, that saves you time and money on building your applications. All right, that's it from me. If you want to learn more about improving your elements, come find me at the after party. Thanks, everyone, and have a great time at the rest of the summit.
All right, it's time for the afternoon break. We got 30 minutes, but one of the devious things we've done is schedule some of the biggest draws for right after this break. So we got Paul Irish coming up next. And then one of the talks I'm most excited for you guys to see in that last block, the creator of Polymer will be giving a talk you won't forget. So see you guys in half an hour. You won't forget. So see you guys in half an hour. Is it on? All right. Sorry about that. Welcome to what we've been referring to internally as our fun block. So the block designed to keep you here, even with the promise of alcohol and dancing and non-alcoholic beverages afterwards. So who better to start this off with than probably our most famous speaker and his somewhat less famous partner in crime, who would like you to know that he is actually verified on Twitter, unlike Paul Irish. So here's Paul Irish and Sam Saccone.
How's it going? Whew. You are verified, Sam, huh?
I am. I have a blue stamp.
Got the blue stamp. This is you?
Yeah. Okay. I think we're set. Hello.
Incredibly painful. So I thought in my slide I can finally win this one back. Moji.Firebase app. Have a lovely evening.
For the record, I'm an awesome driver. I'm just very fast, and Kevin has a very high, unusual screen that he employs a lot. So, all right, just a couple of announcements, and then we're all going to go downstairs for a party. Hope you all join us. So tomorrow, actually already, the YouTube videos of everything are up on stage. Monica's will be up there in a few minutes, so you can watch it, slow it down so you can understand her. And so those are up already, so if you found something you really, really liked, you want to share it, it's there already, which is awesome. Tomorrow morning, there's a Women Tech Makers breakfast. And tomorrow's actually going to be really awesome. Don't forget your badges, number one. Those always get left in the hotel. We've got a whole bunch more announcements in our tools keynote in the morning. Dion Elmer is going to kick us off. Paul Lewis is going to go into his extensive English tea cozy collection. Actually, he's going to be live coding with Surma. We've got the father of web components, or one of the two fathers of web components, Alex Russell himself. And if you make it to the very end, together, we will figure out what's behind this door. Good night. Don't forget your badges, number one. Those always get left in the hotel. We've got a whole bunch more announcements in our tools keynote in the morning. Dion Elmer is going to kick us off. Paul Lewis is going to go into his extensive English tea cozy collection. Actually, he's going to be live coding with Surma. We've got the father of web components, or one of the two fathers of web components, Alex Russell himself. And if you make it to the very end, together, we will figure out what's behind this door. Good night.